mainstream media, right wing, anything that Joe Biden said, these folk lost their damn mind. This is this dumb shit that Trump does. The White House literally put this on Twitter, y'all, of him dressed like Superman. And see, no, go pull the tweet up. Pull the tweet up. Y'all have it. It's stupid. And what kills me is, again, if a Democrat had done any of this, if Kamala Harris had Joe Biden, they would be losing their mind. But see, they have normalized his sheer stupidity. The man posted the other week he was selling cologne. I mean, and again, it's like, oh crazy ass stuff. Oh, that's just Trump joking. That's just Trump joking. But these MAGA people really are stupid. So you know the new Superman movie came out. And Lord, they are losing their mind, y'all. They are losing their mind. They are mad because the director did the movie, and he talked about Superman being an immigrant. And, yeah, MAGA lose. I mean, they have been, like, really angry. They've been angry. They upset. They mad. They've been doing deep dives on a fictional movie, y'all. Because James Gunn, the director, made clear how he was going to portray the character. And they sit in, look at this, they've gone woke. They've gone woke. Dean Cain, look at this here. Dean Cain. Superman has always stood for truth, justice, in the American way. And the American way is immigrant friendly. Okay? Tremendously immigrant friendly, but there are rules. I think that was a mistake by James Gunn to say it's an immigrant thing, and I think it's going to hurt the numbers on the movie. Really? Really? That's you, Dean Cain? Y'all know Dean Cain played Superman? I think Dean Cain forgot this scene.
Immigration and naturalization. We just need a quick look at your green card.
Green card.
Have the audio up, please.
Superman, I'm afraid until we get this cleared up, I'm going to have to ground you.
Superman, Emily.
Oh, hold up. I think y'all missed this. I'm going to play it again. So, Cain, like, hey, man, don't be talking about no immigrant stuff. And Superman, is this you, Dean?
Superman, Emily Stevens with Immigration and Naturalization. We just need a quick look at your green card.
Green card.
You are an alien, are you not?
Superman, I'm afraid until we get this cleared up, I'm going to have to ground you.
Feel kind of stupid. He feels kind of stupid right now, Michael. Like, they literally had a scene of immigration, naturalization rolled up on you, saying you ain't got your green card. They're idiots.
Yeah, you know, Dean Cain starred on the TV show Lois and Clark, I think it was called, back in the 1990s, playing Superman. Yeah, this is probably coming back to haunt him. I saw some of his comments about this movie. And yes, Superman is an immigrant from another planet that comes and saves America, saves the world. But to say that they're going to lose viewers and things like this, people going to the movie, I'm not so sure about that because of this take on it. But at the same time, let's just be honest. DC movies don't do that well in the first place. Okay, let's just be honest. Okay, DC movies don't do that well in the first place. I don't know anybody that was waiting for a new Superman movie to come out. I'm sorry. Okay, but At the same time, yeah, this is ridiculous coming from the White House. This is what you got Texas floods, you got over 100 people missing, and this is the nonsense that the White House puts out on X, okay, Donald Trump. But it's important to note that I think black women are going to be Donald Trump's kryptonite.
Well, what was dumb, like literally, look at this tweet. This is from this idiot Clay Travis, okay, right winger. He goes, so Laura Travis, the only lawyer, former NFL cheerleader, superhero, movie nerd combo on the planet, says Superman is clearly a legal immigrant. And she texts me this 4-part legal analysis that makes it crystal clear. Now, y'all, I'm not playing that bullshit. I'm not playing it at all. It's like a 4.5-minute video. But that shows you how stupid you are. So now they try to say, no. But Superman is a legal immigrant. And I'm sorry. Dean Cain says it's going to hurt the box office. And Michael said, well, I don't know if it's going, what it's going to do. According to Deadline.com, Superman leaps to $55 million on Friday, now flying to $115 million opening. I think MAGA looks pretty stupid right now, Ben. Folk don't give a shit what they think about Superman being an immigrant. They're flocking to the movie theater.
Yeah, one thing we know about MAGA is they don't care about how stupid they look. That doesn't faze them. But I would like to lean in on one thing. I think this is, bear with me, but I think this is a sign of their fascism more than anything else, because there's two things that fascism has to do. One, it has to rewrite myths. It has to make sure that there's no story, no narrative, no archetype in our lexicon that goes against them. And so if they have to rewrite Superman, they'll do it no matter how stupid it makes them look in public. And then the other thing is memory. They have to erase memory. They need a generation to be born that never remember the fact that Superman has always been, all of our comic books for that matter, all of our science fiction, from Star Trek to X-Men, all of it has been woke to make, to put a fine point on it.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing that cracks me up, Matt. See, the MAGA's issue is they want everything done through the prism of whiteness, and especially white men, because that's also who controls media. All these cats with these shows, they're white men. Jesse Waters, Sean Hannity, Tucker Carlson, Clay Travis, what's that other idiot? Buck Sexton, Eric Erickson, all these white guys, blah, 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 and they're complaining with all, and looks like, look at this here. Look at this. James Gunn's Superman made $22.5 million in box office previews. The biggest of the year so far. I guess MAGA's whining and complaining had no impact. Matt?
Oh, well, I have 4 thoughts. The first is, if Superman is listening, I don't think you're subject to the jurisdiction of earthly law, so I'm happy to represent you for free being a citizen of Krypton, number 1. Number 2, as it relates to, immigrants, one of the things I think is very interesting here is the fact that Trump is now reversing course because he realizes that he wants to exploit the immigrants who are here working the jobs that Americans don't want to work. Let's be honest about it. That's the real hustle here, is that where they're okay with exploitive, conduct, where they're okay with getting more of a benefit than they give, they're okay with allowing that immigration. I will never forget. I knew a woman years ago, diehard Republican, who said, "Oh, I'm so against illegal immigration." But then she whispered, "But you know who you need to hire when you need a fence built." And that's exactly what this situation is, which is, now we're going to reverse course because we want to make sure there are people there picking the fruit that Americans don't want to pick. As to the AI thing, I think that is part and parcel with a lot of why we're seeing this F around and find out, is that people have latched on to the cult of Trump as a personality and not what he's actually going to do as a politician. And that's why the White House, it's crazy that the White House is tweeting out pictures like that. He's selling Teslas on the White House lawn. He's selling all the things that he's selling because for him, it's another grift. But for people who have bought into that cult, the pageantry of the Trumpism, it's about him and it's not about anything else. It's not about the actual political part of it. And the idea that it was going to kill the box office or whatever, I mean, that's just another, unsubstantiated thing. But it's ridiculous with immigration in particular, because all these people are in favor of immigration until they can exploit the immigrant, and then they're okay with them being here. And that, to me, is abhorrent and morally, dishonest.
Well, you can always bank on the idiots.
Hello, I'm Isaac Hayes III, founder and CEO of Fanbase. Listen to what I'm about to tell you. The window to invest in Fanbase is closing. We've raised over $10.6 million of our $17 million goal. That means there's room for less than 6,370 people to invest in Fanbase for the average amount. The minimum to invest in Fanbase right now is $399. That makes you an owner in Fanbase today. Go to startengine.com/fanbase to invest. Why? Because current social apps have taken advantage of users for far too long, with content suppression, shadow banning, harmful racist content, and no real tools for monetization and equity. Fanbase has over 1.4 million users and counting, allowing anyone to reach all their following and monetize their content from day one. Social media is the new TV, and whoever owns the apps that distribute that content have the opportunity to own potential billion-dollar companies. While big platforms with uncertain futures are failing to serve their users, Fanbase is stepping up to fill the gap. Don't wait until it's too late. Invest now, invest for yourself and your future. Go to startengine.com/fanbase and own the next generation of social media.